cameraman here.
Today's video, I'm gonna do a reaction video.
Hello everyone, welcome back to Onicha.
Okay, let me see this. What is this? How do Yonko, Luffy, and Shank to rescue Yuta the first fight against the world government recap. Okay, the page look kinda good. Yes, pretty good. How do you animate? Okay, that's done. Let's see
Today
this.
I'll review the latest One Piece movie, One Piece. Red, about Luffy's group's journey on Music Island, where he meets his childhood friend Uda, who is also the daughter of Luffy, red-haired Emperor Shank. Uda aims to use music to create a new era. However, she becomes a prime target of the world government and the Navy for possessing a weapon of destruction, could destroy the world. So Luffy's group and Shank's crew join forces to fight together, help Uda wake up and drive out the Marines. But before that, Luffy and his crew were still adventuring at sea, and they came across a famous song that is now loved all over the world. Everyone likes that singer's voice, because it warms their hearts. However, only Luffy knows the singer of this song best. Meanwhile, Uda reminisces about his childhood journey with Shank's crew. When they were in Windmill Village, Luffy was just as destructive as he is now. He kept causing mischief but still loved by everyone and gave a fruit basket. Suddenly a monkey wanted to take Luffy's fruit, so Luffy challenged the monkey, saying if it could beat him, it would get its fruit. The monkey engages Luffy, and then a fierce fight.
Okay.
Luffy wins, leaving the monkey sad and walks away.
Okay. And let me just make a funny joke. Monkey D. Luffy. He can beat a monkey because he already look like a monkey. Okay, that's a bad
However,
joke, but
Luffy
okay.
still shares his food with the monkey.
Bro, that look like his mom. Get it? Because he's monkey.
Luffy, while eating, a wild boar started chasing him,
Okay,
causing
wow.
Luffy to fall into the sea. Fortunately,
How
Garp
did you
appeared
fly?
and rescued Luffy in time. Garp scolded Luffy, telling him that if he couldn't swim, he couldn't become one Marines. But
Where
Luffy
is
doesn't want to be
Ace?
Marines, because he wants to be the freest man in the world. This makes Garp punch him really hard. Meanwhile, Uda and Shank's ship just got a pile of treasures. Uda reveals his dream of becoming the greatest singer in the world and gives a grand concert so everyone can hear her sing. As for Shank,
You're
he is
already
hiding a
the
devil
greatest.
fruit that he had
You're
just stolen.
already the greatest
Uda assumes
monster.
Shank will give it to her, but Shank makes it clear that it won't happen. Luffy, still bitter from Grandpa's beating, suddenly notices an approaching pirate ship near his village. He ran to see who these pirates were and was suddenly teased by Uda and told her she was Captain Shank's daughter. Upon seeing Shank, Luffy immediately challenged and asked Shank to leave
Okay, if Shank actually attacked, we never gonna see Luffy again.
immediately. However, less than 5 minutes later, the boy changed his mind and wanted to become a pirate to join Shank's crew. So, Shank plays coin hiding with Luffy. But surprisingly, Luffy is so immature and naive.
I saw that. The coin jumped into his mouth. Look at this. How do you even do that?
He ship near his village and asked Shank to leave immediately. However, less than 5 minutes later, the boy changed his mind and wanted to become a pirate to join Shank's crew.
Okay.
So, Shank plays coin hiding with Luffy, but
Okay, guys, I think I saw it in the background. How did Luffy didn't see that? Brother, how? Even I can do that at normal speed. Stupid.
asked Shank to leave immediately. However, less than 5 minutes later, the boy changed his mind and wanted to become a pirate to join Shank's crew. So, Shank plays coin hiding with Luffy, but
I see something fly out. Okay, let me just Yes, I can pause it that quickly.
Surprisingly, Luffy is so angry to leave
Yeah,
immediately.
Luffy is so dark.
However, less than 5 minutes later, the boy changed his mind and wanted to become a pirate to join Shank's crew. So, Shank plays coin hiding with Luffy.
No, where did the
But
coin go?
surprisingly,
Okay, okay. Wait. Oh yeah, I see it.
Luffy is so immature and naive. Even after taking away 3 cups, the coin is still nowhere to be found.
Duh.
It's Luffy's turn to hide the coin, but Shank immediately discovered that Luffy was holding it in his mouth. Unexpectedly, Luffy swallowed it whole. Suddenly, Uda came and warned Luffy to stay away from Shank, self-proclaimed musician of the red-haired pirates. Seeing Luffy think Uda is lying, they decided to set up a stage for Uda to perform. But to Luffy's surprise, she sang beautifully, so Luffy immediately declared that he can sing too. But it sounds more like a cow make Uda run out. I want to keep my distance from you, to bring the two closer together. Shank instructs Luffy to take Uda on a tour of a village. However, none of them were willing to back down, so together they see who climbs the cliff first, regardless of height or arm wrestling. Luffy is always defeated by Uda. At that moment, Luffy
Nah.
realized that Uda saw everywhere as a stage, so he took her to a great stage. A windmill makes Uda emotional. A few days later,
Ayo, what?
Uda blamed Shank for letting Luffy jump off the mountain. Show your courage. But Luffy continued to be stubborn and persistent, constantly looking for Shank to apply to join the pirate crew. Seeing Luffy being too annoying, Uda angrily drags him to train. While they argue, the two argue who is more mature, but Uda is 2 years older than Luffy. This surprised Shank,
Why
as they
do
became
Luffy
best
look like
friends.
1 year
At that
old?
moment, the two of them pulled together to go racing. Try to run to the first
How did you? I don't even know how to swim.
rock, but they didn't expect that the rock was a sea.
Wait. Brother is so blind. That is no rock. What? Rock have like that? Why? How? How do a rock look have a yellow and white thing behind them? Are you that dumb? That thing is moving. You stupid.
Dragon. Make them come back immediately. Almost
Brother already look like he have ultra instinct on.
both of them were logged out. Uda teases Luffy to run faster than her, but
Did you forget you run too, you stupid?
Luffy confidently declares that he will become a pirate and defeat the sea monster. Uda also opened his heart and began to express his dream of bringing his voice around the world, create a new era.
Then be a blogger.
So Luffy decided that he would also create a new era, explore
Yeah, the era of meat.
the world, gather many companions, and enjoy a variety of dishes.
No, it's not gonna be fish. It's all gonna be meat. Only cow meat.
However, Uda questions whether that will really change the world. However,
He will
Uda and
never.
Luffy promise to fulfill their dreams together.
How are okay?
The next day, Luffy still wanted
How are you gonna run over the world? You're a kiddo. You what the? You're not Jesus. You said explore the entire world. Oh yeah, that's cool. That's cool.
to go with Shank, but he was rejected and thrown back. Uda said that Luffy can think about it when he becomes stronger. Thus, the crew of Shank and Uda set sail, but she promised to come back and find Luffy after Shank and Uda left. Luffy felt extremely sad. Then,
Bro, find the gorilla. Find the gorilla, man.
one day, Shank's
Be
ship suddenly
better.
returned. However, everyone appeared sad and moody. Luffy searched and searched but couldn't find Uda anywhere. Noticing that something was amiss, Luffy asked Shank, but all Shank said was that Uda left the group to become a singer. Luffy couldn't believe this because Uda loved Shank very much. She would never leave Shank's pirate crew like that. Shank was silent, not saying a word. Meanwhile, Luffy was crying because he couldn't find Uda, so he decided to cut ties with Shank. Sometime later, an article spread around the world. While Zoro was training to defeat Kuina in the dojo,
What
his
the
master read an article saying that Shank's pirates had destroyed the entire city of Elegia. Usopp is learning to lie. Sanji is learning to be a chef in a restaurant by the sea.
Wait. Usopp is learning to lie. Okay, that's why he betrayed He betrayed Luffy. Oh, okay, that's fine. What the fuck?
Even Nami's adoptive mother reads that newspaper, making them impossible. On Sengoku and Garp's side, they found the red hair pirate's worrisome connection to something called Tot Musica, while Luffy was still sulking and refusing to talk to Shank. So Ben Beckman found Luffy, and he told Luffy to forgive Shank, because this is a secret that Shank can't reveal. But still Luffy can't accept it and leaves, because he misses Uda a lot. Suddenly two arrogant
Yeah, miss your worst enemy.
bandits appear and mock Luffy. Turns out they want revenge because the last time Luffy and Uda beat them, they punch Luffy
Get
non-stop.
demolished.
But at this moment Luffy only thinks about Uda. Luckily,
That is his squash. Hey, what? What? This reaction video is taking a little bit long. So, where's that gonna go?
Beckman arrived in time to intervene with them.
Bro, why do you always have cigarette? Man, what time do you don't have one?
Scared them and ran away. That night,
What? You let them run away? You have freaking rock behind you. That's fine. That's definitely fine. But please like and subscribe. So close to 20 subscribers. Let me just sure, yeah. Yo, what the? Okay. I only have 4 videos, but yeah. Let me just. Can I zoom in? Can I zoom in? Can I zoom in? What do you mean? I didn't check. Wait a second. Let me just check something. Something is up and not right. Let me that is suspicious. Why do his hand have blood on it? And why bro look like a what? But the bad thing is I cannot zoom in. Dang man. How can we wait a second? Something is wrong with Luffy's hair. Something is not white here. Why do it look like gray? With all my power in mind, I can see double now. Okay, probably one is better, but wait. I think that's better for some. Wait, no, wait, did I just saw it? Why is Luffy? Okay, this part of him, he have a t-shirt on. This part, yes, I'm moving it right here, right there. This part, okay. But here, I'm gonna show you. Look at it. That's only that. The behind of it is blood and nothing else. Hey, what the fuck? Ain't no way, brother. And why do this part look like an eye? For any sus viewers, this is for you.
he carried Luffy home. Luffy realized that he was still too weak and said he will become strong the next day. Luffy goes to find Shank.
Bro, you're not Goku. You're literally not Goku. Oh, after a day, I get stronger than everybody else in the multiverse. Okay, let me
Again,
just.
and tells him that I want to get on the ship, but Shank still rejects him and constantly mocks Luffy as a child, while the world government realizes that Shank is Shank. Very troublesome. Back to Luffy's.
Are you stupid? Da, Shank is Shank. Cause he is Shank is to. Is it possible he's bank to bank? Is it possible is rob to Shank? Criminal to Shank? Nah, man. Stupid. You so stupid. Okay. Let's keep
Group
on
now.
going.
They are all very excited because there is going to be a big
Now I think Sanji may
on the ship, but Shank still rejects him and constantly
How
mocks
are they?
Luffy as a child, while the world government realizes that Shank is Shank. Very
Yes.
troublesome. Back to Luffy's group now. They are all very
Okay. Brother, Sanji. Man, Sanji. What you doing, Sanji? Sanji look like
excited to
Saitama.
compete with Luffy and compete to see who wins the most battle. Suddenly, is a strong young child, while the world government realizes that Shank is Shank.
Is it possible this bank to Shank? Dama.
Very troublesome. Back to
Dum-dum.
Luffy's group now. They are all very excited because there is going to be a big show being
Sanji look like he's about to become a genie.
held in Elegia. So Luffy decided
Frank look like he gonna make a microphone.
to go there. Meanwhile, Uda is currently wanting to create a peaceful world
Why do you have multiple clones?
because the present era is dominated by pirates. They plunder and wreak havoc everywhere, make people hungry, and they hate pirates more and more. So Uda determined to create Ushered in a new era to help everyone live in happiness, while Luffy's group is currently preparing for a party to wait and listen to the famous Uda's
I
voice.
told you. He's not gonna eat fish. He's gonna eat meat. Cow meat only.
Finally, Uda appeared on the stage big. She started shaking things up with her music and singing, making people excited and enjoying the music with Uda.
Sanji look like he's about to have a nosebleed.
People from all over the world gathered, dancing with Uda, from Windmill Village to Sanji's Barat.
If I am you, I'm not gonna hear that song. I will just watch it on YouTube and subscribe to my YouTube channel.
To Bubble Island and Fishman Island, making everyone emotional.
Guys, you're gonna die. Don't do that.
When I Do Uda's performance ended, everyone cheered enthusiastically because of his beautiful voice while a group of pirates was planning to kidnap Uda. Suddenly Luffy
You're stupid, man. You're the reason. That's why we're all gonna die.
reached out and jumped to Uda's side.
How can you're a fat guy? How can you even be carried by that?
Long time no see. Uda. You are Luffy. That made Uda very happy and ran to hug her. Luffy, surprise everyone.
That is probably what you see. Over here. This is it. That's it. That's definitely okay. Wow.
They couldn't understand how Luffy knew such a famous singer, and the audience recognized him as the captain of the Straw Hat Pirates. At this point, they all wondered how he got to know the princess. Uda, because she is Shank's daughter. Shocking on stage, because Shank is a strong Yonko of the sea. Shank once destroyed Elegia City, but those who want to kidnap Uda step on stage with excitement. Because if they caught Uda, they could threaten the red-haired Yonko.
Now you can threaten him. Before you can threaten him, you died.
As they were about to capture her, they were immediately attacked by Oven, Big Mom's son. It turns out that both Brule and Oven wanted to capture Uda as well. But if Uda is Luffy's friend, how can his team stay out? So the whole group attacks them together. Jinbei and Frankie rush to attack Oven, while Luffy and Robin take care of the pirates. Suddenly, Uda said that the war was enough. Tell them to sit down, have a piece of cake, and enjoy her performance. And she told them not to be pirates anymore, because her previous band was also a pirate crew. But when listening to her voice, everyone becomes a musician, which makes the pirates laugh, because they couldn't believe that Uda could make them give up being pirates. Then she started to sing,
No.
unexpectedly.
No, don't give up. You're gonna die, man.
Her voice helped Uda put on armor, make them
Okay, I'm just gonna. If I am in that situation, I just kill myself.
unable to attack her. They even captured Oven and imprisoned them in the song. Realizing that Uda wants to create a peaceful world, so people choose to support Uda, doesn't care if she's Shank's daughter or not. Suddenly, Uda announced usually, her show ends early. But today, Uda's performance will go on forever, and people will forever hear her voice. Unexpectedly, she even warned the Marines and the world government do not interrupt this performance, or they will pay the price, because Uda will create a new
What you
world
gonna
where
do?
everyone is happy.
What you gonna
Meanwhile,
do?
the five elders
Make them
were still
fall
watching
asleep?
the live broadcast,
Man.
and they realized that Uda is a dangerous person they want to get rid of. Although Uda is like Redhead with Figarland lineage, since she has the power to awaken the ancient weapon Top Musica, although it has been sealed since ancient times, so they immediately contacted a kind.
How long do even Luffy? Ancient time. When Roger exists. Okay. Okay.
Commanded more than 30 warships and 2 vice admirals, Kizaru and Fujitora, go to Elegia and capture Uda, while Uda continued to use his power.
You're not gonna capture him. I mean, her. You're just gonna kill yourself. Don't make yourself fall asleep. You're just gonna fight. Type.
To bring
Pop
joy and
music.
happiness to everyone, Luffy
Music.
continues to grill meat to celebrate, while Big Mom
Of course. Luffy is Luffy. Food is food. And Big Mom, he's not born as a villain. He's made as a villain. Why? Bro, why would you let them on the left him on the left her on the island with only food that can not even survive for seconds, and a sea beast can just go eat her up and die. So he's not born as a villain, he's made as a villain.
one of the Yonko, realizes Uda's devil fruit powers are insanely strong, and she was determined to get her. Seeing my sister arrested, Katakuri decided to join the battle, while Sanji was amused, because on this island of Uda, Sanji can find anything he wants. There is no shortage of food, so Uda ran over to confide in Luffy. She wondered why Luffy was given a straw hat by Shank, while she has begged for it.
Why won't you ask Luffy? Is asking you why do you have the straw hat? And if I am you, I probably ask why is her hair look like that? Why do he look like a bunny ear?
In the past and did not receive it, so Uda decided to compete with Luffy and compete to see who
Oh
wins
wow,
the most
beautiful
battles while they're young.
purple eye.
So Uda created an
purple
arena
eye.
to compete with Luffy, make 2 plates of fried chicken
Yummy fried chicken.
to see who can eat the fastest. Whoever eats slowly will be
Oh
sucked
no,
into
no,
the water.
no. Okay, you're not getting sucked to the water. You're eating the cow. You can just eat the cow, man. You can grill the cow.
By the cow. Seeing that Luffy ate almost all of it, while Uda had 3 more left, Uda immediately conjured a beer for Luffy. Luffy was then sucked into the water by the bull, so Uda immediately pulled Luffy up, made him not only sulky but also accused Uda of cheating. Uda keeps asking where Luffy Shank is, but he still doesn't know. At this point, everyone is curious to know when Luffy and Uda know each other, so both of them told them that they had met at Windmill Village.
Wow. Have a nice life, huh?
12 years ago, they often fought over the same chicken drumsticks. Now Uda also
Okay, he is the
tricked
old
Luffy
three.
with a glass of water, so she won, despite his anger.
Why does water look like a beer? Huh?
Luffy
Wako,
still
tinanggal
refused
ko.
to accept defeat against Uda.
Sira
They
ako.
argue over who is the real pirate. As soon as the two are ready to fight.
Okay, wait. I'm just gonna tell you guys. Why do Luffy fell for the same trick over and over again? Brother, brother forgot about everything. Look at the dog be like, how do we have 9 arms?
Shank comes in and stops the two kids, so the two continued to follow Shank. Luffy wondered why Uda called Shank her father, because Uda is Shank's adopted daughter, but Uda loves Shank deeply. Then she began to sing, make everyone feel warm, but unexpectedly. When she sang, everyone fell asleep. When Luffy wakes up, he wants to sing too. At this point, Luffy asked why Uda suddenly disappeared, but Shank just said that Uda left the group to become a singer, without disclosing any further information.
Oh no, this
Uda
is
said that she would rather
the I don't want to fart. If you really want to see it, guys, make me hit 100 subscribers by the end of the month. I mean the end of the year. Bye bye.